Good morning, all. Today is the 23rd of June, 2016, and as you can see, I was trading single contract. Actually, one. I I was really trying to gauge whether how awake I am, if that makes sense. Um, and instead of covering my short, I added one more, which was kind of stupid, and I realized I was stupid trading really. So, anyways, right now, 6 contracts already, and just this chop. It's crazy, and this is probably one quick tip video here, and this is how you would know, this is probably one good study that you ought to do if you're also doing part-time, is to look at the range of time where you're trading. So in my case, I normally trade between 7 and 10, maybe earlier if I could, if there's an actual move. Actually, I started trading this level right here, and and whatchamacallit, I was able to get, some wins out of it. But, like I said, I just couldn't trust myself being focused this morning. So really, I was trying to see if I'm really just awake and conscious about prices today. And as you can see, 6 trades. That's not really, in my opinion. I'm not really focused on price movement. And I was doing exactly the same thing with this account. Right now it's up positive. I did 3 trades on that one. I lost 3. So one thing that you should do a study on, going back to my quick tips, is that look at the range, or you can look at the time where you're trading in. So if you have the whole day, obviously you're gonna have to just figure this out. If whether it's moving in the time frame that you're trading. So for me, it's between 7 to 10. So you can see I marked this level, from here to here. So you can see it's just sideways action, very narrow. You can just use 78 to 50. That's about not even 20. That's like 22 cents. If you look at this area right here, the actual move kind of happens towards the tail end. Mainly like around 10 o'clock. And as you can see, if you could look at this level right here, there's not much price action that's going there. The only reason why this moves is because of the EIA report, the inventory, crude inventory. So you can see, the the price range that I'm trading in is very slim. And look, the setup happens right after my trading range. So that's the reason why I haven't really posted, because I just haven't been trading. Like when I was seeing this, I noticed that the range, or the time range that I'm trading in, there's no price movement. So and as a result, I used to trade this all the time and get chopped up and lose money. There are several days that I'll do really do good on, just so I can give it away in the next 3 days. If you have 3 days in a row just like this, it's easy to get burnt. So right now, this is fairly smooth move right here overnight, and now it's just sideways, right? So not, and look at this one. It rallied up, put in a good high candle there, thinking that there will be continuation. It goes back out just to sell off. So as a result, I'm just sitting on my hands because one really good thing to train your eyes is limit your amount of trading you allowed for yourself, so that way you don't get caught up in revenge trading or have so many substantial loser to begin with trading, and then just to come back around try to break even. So all you're really doing is just running up your commission. That's what you're doing. So right now, the trading rule for this account is no more than 5 trades, and I think I have 25 ticks worth of loss. So the most I really want to take is maybe 2 more trades after that. So to transition, there's a question that I received about TOS. So let me pull that question up, and hopefully that person doesn't mind. Here is using the TOS FIB retracement tool, but it only draws me values from 0 to 100. I believe I saw your FIB tools is doing the negative side. When you get a chance, if you can elaborate how you do it and how you use the FIB and how much importance it is for you when you draw your targets or support lines. So the negative value. So I click on FIB retracement, Fibonacci retracement, and then let's just draw this line right here. Let's pick on the swing low. So it basically rallied up and it went back to that price. So let's just highlight that moment. So I believe what that individual is talking about is these negative values, right? I just use that one because I'm not much. I mean, I do believe in the fib levels. You know, you got your 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, and 8, right? But more, you know, I'm an ATR type of guy, so I'm looking at the whole entire range for that particular time frame. So for this case, it's like 340 all the way till now, right? So how I'm using Fibonacci is really how strong the price is. So from this high, if it retraces 30-40% and it just hung around there, there's a good chance that prices is wanting to go higher. So just to get a gauge of how many percentage move you can do, I'm using. You've probably seen this where people would just go from here, will draw a line from here to here, and then just project that on the other time frame, right? So let's see. So if I was to just draw a trend line from here and use that same line to project the time or the price, you just copy that one, duplicate, right? So your target is right there, 50.75, right? So the 100% move is from 0 to there. So so if you think, you know, price is strong, there's a good chance that it'll go up in these levels and hit that target. Now, is it going to go 50.75 today? Like I said, I'm an ATR kind of guy, and you know, let's just use this. Let's just use this price movement here. So on this, this R value, that's your range. And if you could, as I point on each of these candles, you could see they're moving about $1 or so per day, right? So if this thing moved already at 92 cents, let's just say, you know, it's $1.50. Let's just assume $1.50 value. So what is that? 8. So that you got 50 more 8 cents potential move, right, from that high. So 50.58 might be a good place to target as far as price is concerned. So it'll be like around there somewhere, right? So breaking this high. Now, is that going to happen with this candle? Probably not. But you know that there's going to be a range day. I mean, you know, something like this where inside day, you know, I can't even forecast that price to reach at that level. You know, a lot of times if it's going to consolidate at this range, you know, really just use this range. So this high would be so you just use that range to target your price. So make sure your risk reward. So if you're risking 10 and you're trying to make 20, make sure you just have a cushion, you know, especially if it's moving, you know, to that range. Or, you know, so if you think it's going to go higher, then you know you just have to make sure that you have enough cushion in there. You know, if you're trying to target 20 ticks, then, you know, make sure you have 30 ticks of room, because that 10 ticks extra is your error. Hopefully that makes any sense. So anyways, that's kind of how I use ATR, and you can do the same thing for you can literally do the same thing for the ES. So let's pull the ES chart. ATR. So right here I have put in the true range for a daily for today, and this one is the ATR for average for the last 5 days, including today. So you can see you got 20. That's already done, and then you got 21.45. So in my mind, this is extended move, right? So it'll be foolish to long this stock even more because it's already reached, you know, its normal true range. So something like today, you know, it's definitely a maybe an exception, but my lesson learned on the ES, normally, you know, it'll make one leg move and it'll just come right down reverse, you know, the same exact day. So it's not much of a trending instrument. So it's actually a ranging instrument. So if you're a scalper, it's a good day. So let's pick on one here. So as you can see, you know, it just goes, makes a high, makes a low, then comes back and go there. This one makes a high, makes a low, and then so today would be the continuation of that high, stay the high, and then make a new high now. So now it's going to have to come down here and visit this place and make transaction there before it dictates this move is your daily ATR. You know, if it's statistically, if it's moving, you know, only $21, I guess 22 per day for the last 5 days, then it's forced to take a directional trade, right? So this is probably the point when you start looking for a retracement or a fade, and you know, sometimes you know, these tools work. So so you can see, you know, also one way to gauge your risk, right? So if you look at the whole entire thing, then if you target 70, then you can maybe risk 10% and get 70 out of that. So anyhow, so putting it together, that's how I use the tool. I use the FIB to kind of gauge where the price is going, and the ATR. You know, I don't do ATR in each bar for the trade. I'm just looking at it as a whole day. So that's kind of how I gauge the market price-wise, and you know, which direction I should take. And I certainly have that on this corner right here. As you can see, I have those that ATR in the corner. So anyhow, hopefully that helps out for you. If you have any other questions, just let me know. Thanks.